Lizzie, and welcome to Reading Underneath the Stars. It is spring break officially, and I have yet to make my TBR, but the problem is I'm in a, it's not really a problem. It's just gonna rain, and I don't know if we are actually leaving to go anywhere. We do have a lot of things to do around the house. I do have to clean that back room. I've been delaying it. Like the guest room, I've been delaying it. So that, I do need to work outside, but if it's raining, it's not a possibility. And like I said, we were gonna go on vacation, but if it's raining, there's no point. So I want to get a few books. Well, not off the shelf. No, we're not going anywhere to go get new books right now. I just got used books. So let's get into that. So this is kind of a spring break / March TBR. I have started on a few books, but I have since put them down because I was just not feeling it. So we are gonna come back to those. I just don't know when or if, cause I just not feeling it. So I'm in the mood for like vacation-y books. So I'm talking like lighthouse mystery books. So I have 3 of those that I could choose from. Well, it's upside down. We have Death, Nail, and Wedding Bells. So far as I know, Lucy and Connor are getting married, and something once again happens, and Lucy, as usual, is pulled into it and trying to solve it when her the sheriff should be solving it, not her. But still. So I have book 10 and I have through book 12. So those are some possibilities. Danger in the Library. You want to know this? This is the first book I actually picked up in this series because I was interested in it, and I didn't know. Of course, this is book 11. I just picked it up and I was like, okay, I want to start this, and not knowing what book it was and where it was in the series, and just knowing it was the only one on the shelf. So yeah, I wanted to try it. So I had to wait a while. Traveling and Depression artist to Nags Head, North Carolina. Lucy, the librarian, and the staff inspire a educational display about art history. And they soon discover a reproduction of the famous painting has gone missing. So that definitely a possibility. Shot through the book. The upcoming YA book festival at Buddy House Library is being renowned by authors around the world. Best-selling author Todd Harrison has an unexpected visit to the library, and Lucy McNeil and the Outer Bank house at the meeting is puzzled by his presence. I wonder why. He's been murdered on her deck a few minutes after she left him alone. Oh, shoot. So, I'm really wanting stuff like this. This is another book I kind of been eyeing on my shelf. A wrong turn in a rainstorm leads Englister Amelia to Michael, a young Amishman in charming old order community of Hickory Hollow. Despite the different background, Amelia and Michael both feel him by the expectation of others and struggled how to find room for their hopes. So, this is another one I'm kind of thinking of as my hair gets in the way. Yeah. Another book I'm thinking about is Parents Weekend, and it takes place in Northern California, where there's 5 kids that go missing at the parents are having a party. So it says they grow up fast and then they are gone. So I think that would be an interesting one to do. I have a few books, like I said, on standby in case I decide for whatever reason I don't want to read these. I'm thinking about Murder, She Wrote, the Highland Fling Murders. Jessica Fletcher and her friends are taken off for the British Isles and end up in the castle of Scotland on a vacation. Scotland's most celebrated witch is executed, and it may haunt the premises. So I'm thinking about this one. I'm also thinking about The Last Word. The arrival of Nick Plummy will set silvers of excitement throughout Oyster Bay, especially since he's rumored to have the Booker Prize winner putting down roots here. And Olivia is thrilled. So, but something happens to him and Olivia is the one that finds him. Be a reread. I'm slowly starting to read through the pile that my husband has picked out. I did read this on Kindle a couple years ago, but I do not remember what happened. So, bookseller and Murray is thrilled when a mystery-themed book festival is set up to revive the dwindling fortunes of her workplace. And sanctuary poised for its distress. But a shocking turn is when a body is discovered. So these are what I know I'm gonna read them eventually, but I'm just kind of like, basically I just quite don't know how fast I'm gonna read and stuff like that. So, but those are the ones I have for spring break. These are just in case. So, with that, I will see you in the next one.